Hey guys, I want to do something a little different this time. I wanted to do a kind of a quick review of Titanfall. I know I don't think any of us in the clan were ever interested in this game, and I actually was kind of part of that. I really bought this game as an impulse buy. It was on sale for $5 on Origin during the Thanksgiving sale, but I'm actually kind of glad I did. It's actually a lot of fun. So I wanted to do this quick review just to give some of the some ideas to some of you that may still not be interested in it, but it's on sale again for $10. I think this weekend, December the 6th, right now. So anyway, just thought this might be interesting for some of you guys. But the gameplay is very fast paced. There's not a lot of rest or slow time in it, so to speak. I mean, Battlefield is actually slow compared to this. So that may turn some people's off. Usually, I mean, I have to admit, that I'm definitely one of those people that don't like those type of games. Normally, I'm much more into Arma, where it's, you might get some action once every half an hour or something like that. But this is actually cool enough where it definitely kept my interest, and I really do enjoy the game style and gameplay on it. There's, I don't know, probably 12 different type of game modes that are out there. Right now, I've only been playing one of them, which is kind of just a team deathmatch. And as you can see here, there's just lots of characters, but believe it or not, it's really only like 6v6. A lot of this is AI, so it populates the field more to make it look busy. But it's kind of a neat idea because the grunts, as they call them, aren't nearly as good, obviously, as a human player, and the chatter that they talk amongst themselves kind of say that, and your players are supposed to be these badass guys, which you kind of are. So, I mean, the different gimmicks and tools that you have are cool, but it is a very dynamic world. I mean, things happen without even knowing. Like down here, you see these two AI guys are fighting, and I just came behind one of them and, broke his neck, and they both disappeared. So, but there's other things you can do. I mean, it's very immersive. I mean, Titans are out there, like here, you can jump on them and basically sabotage them. Tactics are involved, though not heavy like that, where you jump away and throw a nade. So the guy gets out of the Titan to take me off his hole, and I throw a nade, and he dies. So, but the maps are really well done. There's lots of different levels and nooks and crannies. One thing that I thought was actually really interesting about this, so you can see here, there's a dropship at the end. If you lose the match, it's not really over. What ends up happening is this dropship comes to pick up a losing team, and if you can make it to the dropship in time, you can actually get out of there. So it has another extra element to the end of the match. So you can see these guys got away. I don't know how many actually got on board or not. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. And some of you were asking me whether there's a single-player version. There's not really a single-player version, but there is a campaign version. Basically, what it is, it's a multiplayer. Each of these maps that actually do tell a story. They just kind of run in a cycle, and it's kind of a neat idea because what it does is every map kind of plays a different game mode. So you get to learn the different game modes as you do a campaign. So I thought that was kind of an ingenious way of doing it. So there is a story to it, but it's not strictly single player. You do play it, with other people, and I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, so I'm not sure if it's long or not. I mean, I think I've only played about 6 or 7 hours in the game total. So the game is fun, but I can definitely see how this wouldn't be a long-lasting game. I don't think it has the staying power of, say, Battlefield. I think that this probably would, get a little old, after a few months. Everything's kind of the same. But Battlefield's the same way in that respect. But they definitely do enter in enough gadgets and guns. The weapons have a good feel to them. They make great sounds. Some of them are kind of, a little more current, like carbines, but then they have arc weapons that aren't quite as, current. But some of the cool things you can do is when you're actually inside your Titan, you can get out, and the Titan will actually follow you around. You can set it in guard mode, so you don't have to actually necessarily be in the Titan when you fight. But being in one, it actually does give you a good sense of just, being powerful. You actually can feel the weight of the guns and the sound of them and the damage that you can do. It's actually, they did a good job with that. So, and I do like the chatter inside the game that the AI does as well. It adds a little more immersion into the game. Something I actually wish Battlefield 4 had done. I think that would have been kind of neat if they had some bots in there. And maybe on smaller maps. I don't think you probably could do it on some of the bigger ones with 64 players and stuff like that on. But just hearing their chatter adds more, life to the game, more realism to it. So But other than that, it's actually, you know, it is a fun game. Again, I haven't played all the game modes yet, so I don't know if some of the game modes suck or not. But there's co-ops where you're all 4 players and you go against the computer with trying to protect the target, and other ones where you're not. And as you can see here, some of the nice little touches they have is you can have Jeeves from Iron Man as your voice in the cockpit. That's kind of cool. So they do have some neat things. But I don't know whether anybody would be interested or not. But I want to at least let you kind of see what's out there and what the game is like and what the game style is like and the graphics, and see if anybody is interested in it. But if you are, again, it's on sale on Origin for $10 right now. And I hope this helps you either decide, no, I don't want to play that. This looks not the type of game I like, or you look at it and go, you know what, it's not what I thought it was, which is exactly what happened to me. So anyway, that's all I got. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will check you guys on the flip side.
But it's only gotten worse. Call the shot, Mac. Where to next? Angel City.